You like this so much better now. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of All Day Bets. Alex Jacobs, Manny, Ruffin. Hope you guys had a great weekend. A fun weekend of betting. There was a lot of tickets that were hit on this side of things. Shout out to Fellow on the Beat for the new music. Yeah, we had a great weekend. Colorado, Prime.
Go fucking
Buffs, man.
fucking, baby.
The Pitt Panthers, Sweet Caroline, let's go Pitt. Plus 10.5.
No one else was calling that, by the way.
No one else was calling that. Also,
maybe they were.
Feel bad for my moneyline bettors in that game because that was a crazy way to end the game.
By the way, I just don't like how K Klubnik, you make a great play for your program, you fucking save your season, then you jump on the fucking bench and point to your last name. A little cringe.
Georgia with the big cover there. We had a feeling that was going to happen.
Yeah.
So that was also another. Well, when we originally talked about it, this was a must-win spot for them anyway.
It was a conflicted spot.
So they had to get out of there anyway.
Kirby was calling his players idiots.
And the big thing I need to recap was that Chiefs and Bills game before we actually get into it. Like, I said I was content with losing on the Chiefs because I saw Patrick Mahomes with a plus sign, and I'm okay with it.
The way it happened.
I'm so okay with it.
The way it happened.
Like,
I'm cool.
Better coaching. Good job.
Josh Allen.
I am going to start this all with my fish parlay.
Bang!
I have a fish parlay.
We need a Mike Breen bang on it.
Like, step back. James Harden step back.
Bang!
Bang. It was Packers, Rams, Dolphins, Vikings.
What an
Literally
ugly,
just
fishy parlay.
Everything that's like favorite. Minus 400, minus 205, minus 250, and like
Feels
a minus
like
300.
Place it. But it hit.
But it hits.
Bang, motherfucker.
Like, we'll take it.
Well, was that? What did you cash out for there? Plus 500, like 500?
Yeah.
That's a weekend maker.
It's a weekend maker right there.
God.
Yeah. I mean, we put a little bit more than I was expecting to.
We loved it.
But
we loved it.
It was just all favorites. It's like, honestly, it's like people were texting me because I sent that to a couple people when they were texting me back and they were like,
"This fucking sucks.
This is a Trent Surgical 6 play, bro. Like, this sucks."
Yeah.
So, but
you and Trent will be best friends if you guys can gamble on the weekend.
But I'm not saying,
bro. You and Trent will be best friends. You both place fishy parlays. You both were all over the Bengals. He was on Bills though. Y'all would have been going at it.
Yeah, I was all over the Bengals. You had a parlay of yourself though.
Yes, sir. J.K. Dobbins to score. Jamar Chase to score. Gotta be a lock. Lad McConkey over and T. Higgins in the first game back over. Joe Burrow was looking for him a little too much. 987 to win 136. Is anyone else like me? Because my parlay unit is $10, but I think I had like 109.87, and like I don't like seeing uneven numbers. Like I'll just place the 987 and get the even number. But shout out to the parlay cash, my guys. Thank you for respecting my coin. We're going to place another one on Monday night, too. We're going to cash that, too.
100%. Shout out to like...
Also, the live snipes. We're sitting down here live sniping. Me and Alex live sniping.
Yeah, well, that was crazy.
Different.
Plus 16.5 was great for that Bengals game. Let's go right there. Great finish for the Chargers, but also we can clearly just talk about the comeback from the Bengals.
Yes.
And it was, 21-6 at half, and Chargers get the ball out of half. You get them off the field, find a quick score, Jamar Chase. Look, I'm okay with losing on that game because they looked like they were never going to win it anyway, and they never had a chance to win the game anyway.
Bro, that is one of the most fun sweats of the year.
Fun sweats. I downplayed this game. We both downplayed this game.
Facts. Actually, yeah, good call. Because I want to personally apologize. A couple of you guys in the TikTok section, I'm apologize to. Roger Goodell, I owe you an apology. I came at your scheduling. You started us off at 1 o'clock, Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Ravens, Swamp Bowl, absolute banger. Then you led us into the game of the decade. Chiefs, Bills, Josh Allen did his thing. Then the Sunday night game I was sleeping on. Said it was ass. Laughed at it. Had to be the best game on the slate.
Definitely.
Might have been the best game in the last couple weeks. So you know what? Listen. I'm going to tell y'all when I'm right, and I'm going to tell y'all when y'all right. It was a couple of y'all on the TikTok comment. I got y'all. It was a good week. I'll take the shit on that. Y'all got me this week.
That was well deserved for the NFL there. It was
100%.
Almost just because we were talking shit on the slate. Like, that's
Facts.
of course.
Maybe we just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe we just keep doing it.
And then we see better games. We
Exactly.
do have a great Sunday night game this upcoming week, which we will get into as well. Is it a trappy? We will get into that. Let's go to our dickheads of the week. This is a new segment, and this will be the second week that we've done this. We don't like to do this all the time because then that means we would have lost, because these are guys that sold and people or teams that sold.
But there were some dickheads
this week. I'll start with number one, Kurt Cobain's and the Atlanta Falcons, because I think we have lost the plot.
What happened?
We lost the plot. We no longer walk into traps and own your own traps.
What happened?
We no longer do that. 31-6 Bo Nix, excuse me. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the big leagues. Happy for you.
Next dickhead of the week. Justin Tucker, bro.
Yo, is he washed? He's washed.
Valley, Hall of Fame.
He's washed.
We can't make a kick, dog.
He's washed.
We costing games like that. Yo, Tucky, talk to me, bro. Talk to me, Tucky. We got to put you in the dickheads of the week, though.
Harbaugh is probably going to say, this might be it, young man.
It could be
Old man, I'm sorry. I tried to be nice there. Keeping it with the kickers, McPherson. What's up, brother?
What's happening,
What's up, buddy?
What is that, bro?
If we get 2 kicks right there, like, there's your spread.
Facts.
I was not on the spread, the initial spread, but that you also can win the game, because then at the end of it, like, Chargers are maybe going to have to look at throwing the ball.
Everything's different, bro.
Maybe they got to be a little bit more aggressive. They got to go down and tie the game. We're going to get some incompletions. Maybe it's a 4th and 6.
Absolutely.
And then there's game. If we just just do your job. And I'm not going to be the guy that sits there and shits on kickers. And then I got to go on college game day and embarrass myself trying to make a kick in front of Pat McAfee.
Good call.
I am not doing that. I'm just saying I could not make the kick. I'm not saying I was or will.
W empathy.
But we need some help. We need just a little bit of help.
Low-key underrated dickhead. Xavier Worthy, get both feet in bounds.
Yeah, bro.
That game is so different. If we get both feet in bounds.
Wide open.
What the fuck is going on, Xavier?
There was no man in coverage within like 20 steps of him.
Bruh.
Let's go to Daniel Jones. This was
as
of news
Good
here.
Calls.
Goodbye, Daniel Jones. Good riddance. So long.
Good calls.
Farewell. Come to me, Tommy DeVito. Fuck you, Daniel Jones.
Fuck.
I'm over it.
That's Mr. Thomas Danny DeVito II to you, by the way.
Yep.
But we're over it.
I'm over it. Finally, all disrespect to Daniel Jones. Thank you for nothing. Okay? Goodbye.
I have 2 teams I want to put into the final dickhead of the week. I'm going to put the Mormons in there. They caught the Jalen Daniels Winter Soldier train. And I'm going to put LSU in there, because y'all are just awful, bro. Yeah. Like, just terrible football team. I'm sorry, Brian Kelly. You might be a fraud. Garrett Nussmeier, I'm sorry. And then, like, can we just give our best player, Tracy, the ball in a big game? Dickhead of the week. You guys are just all in there. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully you guys are in there next week.
I'm happy that I at least got taken off of LSU.
Absolutely.
Because I was on LSU 3.5. And again, this is why, like, yes, initially on Friday when we spoke about this on our Friday show, like, I was on LSU. Mm-hmm. We were both kind of leaning in that direction. Mm-hmm. Like, very close to game time, I was talked out of it, which I think is very good when it comes to placing picks too. You may have your initial thought, but just, like, be open with.
Also, remember, when we're talking this show, like, we're recording on Monday and Thursday, we're giving out a lot of leans.
Yeah,
unless there's some obviously gonna be spots where I'm saying I'm taking this, but most of these picks are.
Yeah, I mean, I to be fair, I actually said I was gonna take it, and then I didn't, and then sitting here with Dev, and he's like, all the money's on LSU, like, let's flop
in the swampy,
and we did. We made it easy to flop. All right, so let's go looking at some schedules again, because we've been having a lot of fun when we do this. We're gonna be looking at the Saints, also gonna be looking at who's my other one, the Cardinals, right, for their schedule.
Yeah, the Saints one's super interesting, bro. Let me talk about my guy, the Rizzy, Dr. Rizzler.
Yeah.
The CEO of Riz, the Riz specialist.
So we're looking, it's to make the playoffs,
the
right?
Riz connoisseur. Yes, sir.
That's crazy.
Playoffs.
There we go. Okay, let's go down here, and that's just crazy.
That is insane.
So the New Orleans Saints are plus 1120. Rizzy to make the playoffs.
The fucking Rizzler.
What do they have to do that? To cash a plus 1120? Well, they got to win out.
I think that's only step 1. They
got to win out.
I think we need help too, but fuck it.
Let's go take a look at the schedule and see if we can find a way to
If
win
I'm
out.
a Saints fan, by the way, I'm 1,000% putting at least like 10, 15, 20 bucks. Come on, bro. Funnest season of my life on the line, bro. Plus 11, 20, you're giving it to me, fan? No, I'm taking it if I'm a Saints fan, 100%.
So the Saints are 4-7.
We were the best team, but we were the best
11.
team of all time. So in September, we were the best team of all time. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, I mean,
early September, best team of all time. And then,
and then we lost 7 straight.
Yeah.
7 fucking straight.
And then the Rizzler came to town.
And then back-to-back wins, and one of them being a divisional matchup.
Absolutely.
And now you hit the bye.
Love it.
So
Reset.
that reset
Oh my
after
God.
2 wins.
Wait, I'm talking myself into this.
Week 13, you're home against the Rams.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
They win that game
Let's do
because the Rams probably beat the Birds in the trap game Sunday Night Football at home.
So
riding
about it.
high. That's
So about it. Week 14, you're in New York.
Thomas, Danny DeVito II.
But no, I need the Giants to keep losing for a top draft
Absolutely.
pick. Just rooting for losses.
Absolutely.
Rooting for losses at this point. So I'll give the win against the Giants there. Then week 15, you're home against Washington.
They don't beat winning teams. We're not a winning team yet. We're not a winning team yet, but they don't beat winning teams. We're going to be a winning team. We're going to win that game.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
I was going to give the L there. Okay. Now Green Bay in Lambeau, cold, end of December,
It's
Monday
on
Night
the
Football.
line. It's on the line.
Week 16, I'm giving the L.
Fuck. Come here. I'm asking for one favor, bruh. 4 tutty, 2 receiving, 2
Dang,
rushing.
that is crazy. That would be
Hold
crazy.
my dick in the end zone one time, bro. But they probably do lose there. But I'm gonna keep
So
the dream
there would
alive.
be your loss.
If they do win that game, though, that shit's hitting, bro.
Because then you need Vegas and Tampa Bay. That are
And
the
that-
next 2.
At Tampa Bay, end of the season on the line.
We can get that.
Realistically, it dies in Lambeau.
Yeah,
Realistically, it dies in Lambeau. But it's a little sweaty,
Hey,
man.
and there's
I like it.
We're just pointing out
And
value.
it's the CEO of Riz, bro.
Yeah,
I'd do anything for the CEO of Riz.
I think
I think they would too. It's looking good right now.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're right in the same boat.
Paul's on to do anything for CEO of Riz, though. Happy pause on that.
Okay, let's look at the Cardinals and their schedule here. They're plus 100 to win the division.
Plus 100 to win the division, and I think they're also like minus 122 to win over 9.5 games.
Oh, we can definitely look at that. Let's look at a division. Plus 100 to win the NFC West. That's the Cardinals. The 49ers, after they lost to Seattle yesterday, they dropped a plus 270.
And let's drop them further.
Let's drop them further.
Let's keep dropping.
They are not good.
Go to win totals.
Let's go to win totals here on FanDuel and see what the Cardinals are sitting at live. Over 9.5 wins is minus 138.
I think that's just too free.
But at that point, because what they need 4 to get that.
If I'm a Cards fan, I'm just hammering it.
I would probably take that too. I also want to look at you're seeing plus money, plus 100 to win the division.
Taking that too.
That
Absolutely.
in terms of value.
Absolutely.
And you have 11 was their bye. Now week 12.
I
in
love it.
Seattle.
No, I love it. Seattle's off an emotional big win versus San Fran. Got a little lucky. Some Geno magic off the bye week. I like it.
They got Geno'd.
I like it.
Week 13 at Minnesota. I'm going to keep riding. I am.
Fraud alert on Manny.
Yep.
I like it. Okay, I can do that. I can get
So
with
there's 8-4.
because I'll give the L here.
Yeah, 8-4. And then L against Seattle in week 14, and that's a home game, so we'll go 8-5 now.
I like that.
And then 9-5, I'll say, because
I like it.
New England, and that's at home. And then I'll go 10-5
Feel good alert, Bryce.
at Carolina.
Okay,
I'll go 10-5.
100%.
I think I would think about giving the L.
Yeah,
here.
I agree.
10-6, and then I'll go. I don't know if they're gonna sweep.
Versus San Fran, it's hard to
I don't
sweep
know.
that, but we still cash the bet.
Yeah, because you get the 10.
But that's probably for the division.
So-
though. That's probably for the division, though.
10-7, I would say.
What
They get the loss.
time out. NFC, shout out to the NFC West. The end of the season for y'all is gonna be hectic as shit. They play Seattle twice, then they finish the season at LA versus San Fran.
Yeah, it's crazy.
God damn, I would take it, bro. I would for sure take a stab at that 9.5 though. That plus 100 for the division though too. You gotta take that. San Fran fans.
Oh, because if you think the 49ers can get to 10-11 wins, then I mean that's what we're arguing here. If the 49ers can get to 10 wins, then they get the
don't
division.
have the scumpy of the NFL.
No.
My boy Kyler Murray. They don't have that. Y'all can keep hating now.
Take me to the future report. Reporting live.
Some interesting futures I'm looking at right now. So we're gonna start with the Super Bowl. I'm gonna basically start with say if their stock's going up or stock's going down. So we're looking at the Super Bowl odds this morning. My Google Doc's taking a second look. I'm sorry. I'm going to start with the Lions. Now, the odds are plus 420, but I still think their stock's going up. I think they're clearly the best team in football right now. I'm going to have to show y'all some love to the Lions fans. Y'all stock going up. Kansas City Chiefs.
Down, down, down.
That stock's going down. They lead the league in luck rating. That's going to come back to haunt them.
Look, good teams find a way to win, but, like, if they're not pretty wins.
Fraud alert.
They're not pretty wins.
Steelers
I don't know.
Fraud alert?
I'm not saying fraud yet. I'm not doing it.
Buffalo Bills.
Good
that
job.
stock going up.
Good
Plus
job.
700 right now. If y'all want to play some bets, Josh Allen looking good. He look like he can lead y'all anywhere. I like that. Baltimore Ravens. Stock down. I love Lamar. I love Harbaugh. I love the whole team. I don't like your kicker. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
Also, we cannot lose to 6
I'm
field
talking
goals.
about Super Bowl. I'm talking about playoffs. You're going to need Tucker, bro.
We lost to 6 field goals.
Shameless. Just shameless. Green Bay Packers. Stock up. Plus 1,900. Buy now. Plus 800 to win the NFC.
Stock up. Buy now.
Buy now.
Yeah, I like it.
think at least to win the NFC, plus 800 to win a couple matchups. They already played the Eagles close. They already played the Lions close.
Yep.
Stock up on the Green Bay. I like what I'm seeing over there. Stock up on the Swamp. Pittsburgh Steelers, Mike T-Ball. Plus 2,100 to
Your
win
favorite.
the Super Bowl. I think it's even juicier to win the conference. They're not going to do it, I don't think.
Minus 160 to win the division.
That too.
Let's remember, you said plus 750 preseason.
Something like that.
Just
Something like that.
throwing it out there.
Something like that. If you're a Steelers fan, I would take a stab, although I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be fun, and that stock's going to go up for me. Vikings, stock down. Y'all are frauds. Have fun, though.
Yeah.
Take care of Jettas. I'm happy you guys have my guy Sammy D revived, but, I mean, we're going stock down there. Final. It's the Birds. Stock up. As long as it's not 700, bro. Plus 900, that stock's going up there, bro. Easily top three team in the league.
I was
Stock
waiting
steady
for it.
going up until it's plus 700.
I was waiting for it.
That's my Super Bowl report. Now we can go to the awards.
Oh, good timing there. Season awards.
So 40 awards.
Okay.
Have to shout out the winter soldier, Josh Allen.
Yep.
That stock is as high as it's ever been to win MVP. I think there might be some voter fatigue on Lamar. I'm sorry, Lamar. But Josh, that stock is heavy going up. Saquon Barkley, Mr. Bronze 4, jumping backwards over motherfuckers. That stock's going up. They have him favored to win Offensive Player of the Year right now over Derrick Henry. Your stock's going down a little bit. The video game numbers have slowed down, but you're still him. I'm not hating. They just slowed down just a little bit.
That man scored.
My guy, Bo Nix, stock up. Plus 400, buy it. Offensive Rookie of the Year. He's going to take it to the playoffs. Do you want to read this little blurb for me as well?
Yeah. Bo Nix leads all rookie quarterbacks with 14 passing touchdowns on the season. He's also tied with Jaden Daniels for most rushing touchdowns with 4. Daniels has the edge in passing yards, but only by 63.
Stock is going up on my boy Bo Nix. Mile high.
Jacking up the stock.
If we make the playoffs, we're beating winning teams. You got to take a look at my boy Bo to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, bro. I don't care. Finally, stock up. Quinyon Mitchell, Rookie of the Year.
Shout out Kenny.
This was plus 1,300. Kenny got it at plus 1,300.
And
shout out
plus
to El
2,000.
El Capitan got it at plus 2,000. Stock has never been higher on Quinyon. We need probably one pick or two, but I think if he gets no more picks, easily most impactful rookie on the defensive side of the ball. That's my stock up, stock down for the awards. And then lastly, for playoffs, do these quickly. I'm going stock up on Rams to make the playoffs. I think Stafford, Puka, and them experience, I think they could possibly do it. Stock up on Colts. Sounds scary. You could take a quick look at the schedule to finish the season. It's kind of favorable. I think you could take a stab at it. Miami.
Welcome back, AR.
Welcome back, AR. Facts. Good call. Because they're not going to be talking about that, but we will. Stock up on Miami to make the playoffs. Found themselves in a couple must-win positions.
Interesting.
They won those games. I think it's still plus chicken. I like to stock up on Miami to make the playoffs. Seattle. They have a tiebreaker over San Fran now, and they have a tiebreaker over a couple other people as well. It's a little sweaty.
Plus 285.
But if you're a Seattle fan, I think I would take a look at it. San Fran, I put some question marks. But I mean, it's CMC, Brock Purdy, and the boys, plus chicken to make the playoffs.
That's wild.
I have stock up a little bit just because of the price. That's my report for the playoff, guys.
Good value. Let's go to like the quick notes on What
talk about the crap.
parlay. So
Talk about
made
the craft work.
some division, like those division guys that we just talked about. We put them in a parlay, and we got. I think our odds are plus 62.98. It's Bo Nix, offensive player of the year, offensive rookie of the year, plus 400. T.J. Watt, NFL regular season defensive player of the year, minus 160.
Love it.
Quinyon Mitchell, defensive rookie of the year, plus 250. Again, that was plus 2,000 on Fanatics. Shout out to Kenny. Like, I want to say during the game on Thursday, like
Insanity.
in the fourth quarter.
Insanity.
And now it's nuked all the way to plus 250. And then lastly, Josh Allen, the MVP at plus 125. Again, those four get you plus 62.98.
I played it for $12.50 to win $800.
$12.50 gets you 800. What are we talking about? Just go have some fun. Just go have some fun. And let's get our
oh yes.
Yeah, this is gonna be some fun here.
Senior nights.
Yeah, that's what the name of this kind of segment should be right here.
Yes,
Senior
I do
nights.
want to preface it though. I am not 1,000% sure if these are all senior nights, but typically it's the final home game of the season, and these are all final home games of the season.
Got it. Okay, well, let's go down the list here of the look-ahead games for the college football world. SMU minus 9.5 at Virginia.
Wait, my bad. I actually restart that because I actually do want to say too, like the reason I'm putting them here, these teams that are favored going to these colleges playing in senior night, a lot of possible traps here. So I want to make sure you understand why we're calling it. There's a lot of possible traps here.
Good point. SMU minus 9.5 at Virginia. Iowa minus 6 at Maryland. Illinois 1.5 at Rutgers. Texas Tech Red Raiders minus 3.5 at Oklahoma State. Wisconsin plus 2.5 at Nebraska. They gave Oregon a sweat. Interesting stuff there. Notre Dame minus 14 versus Army.
Disrespectful.
Home game for the Irish. And Boise State minus 23 on the road at Wyoming. I think people are only going to be watching that game for the running back in the backfield.
For sure.
And then the big games that need a little bit more highlighting is Ole Miss 10.5 at Florida.
So, like, you got to take Florida here.
I was thinking that.
Seeing how they play versus LSU in the swamp, team that's trending up, gain some confidence down there.
I am in agreement.
The Lagway train, he was a little banged up at the end of the game, but I think he's going to be all right. I think you got to take Florida. Like, it's Florida or nothing for me, bro. I think.
I'll take the points.
And I love Ole Miss, too.
I will absolutely
take
the points.
That's a lot of points in the swamp, bro.
I will absolutely take the points.
Yeah, I like it.
Penn State minus 12 at Minnesota. Thank you for winning by 39.
Facts.
By the way, we'll get into that a bit later, but thank you for that. Penn State, I feel like, you know what? Like, you won me some money last week.
Senior night you're going with Penn State?
Let me go back to the
Senior night for the Gophers.
Come on, Mr. Franklin. Come on, coach.
Senior night for the Gophers. Penn State could be feeling themselves. The season's wrapped up.
So you're on Minnesota then?
I would caution taking Penn State.
All right.
I feel like Minnesota's one of them schools too where we have nothing going for us but senior night. Like, let's spoil the season. I'd caution that.
Let me get the 2 touchdowns there. Here is a fun one to note. Just because I have some relatives out in Arizona and a cousin at ASU. Arizona State minus 3.5 versus BYU at home. Big game for ASU. Let's go.
I'm on ASU.
Me too.
BYU fraud alert. The Mormons. You guys were already on Dickheads of the Week. Definitely cannot back you guys in the final home game of the season for ASU with Big 12 playoff or championship hopes on the line. Possibly playoff hopes on the line. Possibly just have to win this game. It's 100% ASU or nothing, bro.
It is ASU or nothing.
1,000%.
It's got to be. Give me the points, and I'll take the money line, whatever it is, too. Sko Buffs, everybody. Just clap it up for the Deion Sanders, Shadur Sanders, Travis Hunter.
This game scares the fuck out of me, bro.
Colorado minus 3 at Kansas. We're back on the road.
Are you taking the Buffs?
I have to.
This game scares, and this is what I'm talking about because y'all are gonna call me a prime hater. Promise you, I love this shit. Just the situation. Kansas, I think they were picked 2nd or 3rd preseason in the Big 12. We saw what Jalen Daniels did last year. He lost his offensive coordinator. He went to Penn State. They lose a bunch of close games by 3, 4, 5. Jalen Daniels has a couple key turnovers in those games. You could say it's because we're losing continuity, new offensive coordinator in these final clutch moments of the game. Some miscommunications going on possibly. They've been rolling. Beat the Mormons last week. Beat Iowa State the week before that. Now they get to play spoiler. Final home game of Jalen Daniels' career. And he could play mega spoiler versus Colorado. I'm telling you right now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to stay away and then get Colorado live because Jalen Daniels is probably going to be up at this game at some point. But this might be the most interesting.
It's got to be Colorado for me. Just has to be.
I agree. It's got to be Colorado. I'm rooting for Colorado hard.
Let's just go back.
I'm scared as fuck.
Colorado last Monday was sitting at 9.5 points. That got up to 13.5 as soon as that game started.
You could have taken it all the way the fuck
4
up.
points.
And you could have taken it all the way the fuck up.
Like, obviously, a lot of the public must have just loved Colorado because we saw the points moving like crazy, and they still were able to cover that.
Yeah.
So you go from 9.5, and that's why when we spoke about that game with Colorado on Monday.
And the thing about Colorado too, they cannot afford to have a lapse. That's the good thing if you do want to back Colorado. They can't afford a lapse. Some of these teams that Kansas was playing before, Iowa State kind of maybe thought they had it packed up. You know what I mean? Like BYU, they're rolling undefeated at the crib. They could have thought they had it packed up. Colorado cannot play with Kansas, and they know that. So as a Colorado bettor, I would actually look forward to that in a sense.
Yeah, give me the -3 there. Then let's go to Bama -14 at Oklahoma. Jalen Milroe, can you hear me?
Jalen, I know you got the lank shit going on. I'm going to have to let a nigga know I'm taking Oklahoma. Brent Venables, final home game for Oklahoma. Brent Venables is coaching for his job, by the way. Team is like slightly trending up, but they are looking a little bit better. That defense is built to stop a quarterback and a team like Alabama. 14 points. I love Alabama. I love Jalen Milroe. I love what they got going on. I think I'm taking Oklahoma.
Oh, come on.
I think I'm taking
right there.
I think I'm taking Oklahoma.
You were right there.
I think I'm taking Oklahoma.
I was about to start slapping the shit out of my knee because you were taking Alabama at -14. I thought that was the play. All right. Well, I'm on the other side. I am on the other side.
Good luck. Brent Venables at the crib fighting for his job. I don't know.
The last one I didn't mention was Texas A&M -2.5 at Auburn. I feel like that line is very weird.
Let's talk traps.
Why is that 2.5?
Let's talk traps.
Am I dumb?
Let's talk traps.
Like,
it's got to be Auburn or nothing, I feel like, in this spot.
That's what I think.
Don't look at the money. I feel like the money's going to be shocking.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see what it actually is.
Shocking, bro.
And that's one of the last games.
That's the ESPN game. I think that's Chris Fowler and them.
Oh, is it?
Probably, bro. Unless there's maybe he's doing the Bama game.
It's a 7:30, I think. Yeah, okay.
He's probably going to do the Bama game.
So -2.5 for Texas A&M, who are -137 on the money line, and you got holy shit, 93% of the money on the spread and
it's happening.
94% of the bets on A&M. Are you kidding me?
It's happening, and it's beautiful. You know how much I love these spots? By the way,
Auburn's +114.
Just to get sidetracked, the Bears. Told all you motherfuckers. The line's going down. The money's all over the Packers. I don't know where this line opened. I'm sure it didn't open at 2.5.
They couldn't have, right?
And I think it's going to close at 2.5.
So
and you have to take Auburn.
I'll take the points and I'll take the money.
You have to. Wait, that's like we were down there tailgating, bruh. We know how it get down there.
Yeah, facts.
Final home game of the season. Texas A&M brother.
Dude.
I'm not gonna say too much. I haven't looked too much into this game. I'm just saying money wise.
Already, like money wise looks trappy. 93% of the money, 94% of the bets. That's crazy.
You gotta be Auburn
behavior.
nothing right now, bro.
Yep, absolutely.
That's insane.
All right, that one was a little bit like more shocking than I thought it was gonna be, to be honest with you. And then to the free money glitch. I mean,
facts.
We're like this wasn't a game that we were necessarily highlighting because of, that was a part of this list. We were highlighting it because the free money glitch that we spoke about last week is actually turning out to be correct.
It's very true.
And it's not necessarily my whole point on Purdue as the free money glitch was when they play against very good teams or the quote unquote very good teams, Oregon, OSU, PSU, Notre Dame, they get smoked. Now, this is a little bit different story because Manny's point was Michigan State, it's it's anybody, whoever the hell plays Purdue, just take them with the points.
I think so.
So you got 13.5 versus Purdue. Michigan State hosting here. This is back-to-back home games for Michigan State, so they're not going on the road again.
Great spot.
So we're staying at home, which I think is something to note about. And this is just the money glitch, which is whoever they play, take them with the points. So 13.5 for Michigan State. We got it last week with Penn State at 28.5. That went all the way up to 30.5. At the time of the game. They're on by 39. It was 49-10. That game was never close. We all knew what the outcome was going to be. It's going to be the same here. And then after this, Purdue has Indiana. So again, we're going to be taking them again.
We found a money glitch,
like,
yo.
We literally found it.
You gotta fuck with him, bro. My guy found one.
Like, we found it. This is insane.
This shit is fire.
I hope we can find a glitch in the NFL, but like seriously, it is a glitch.
Wait, is there a glitch? Jamar? No, it's not a glitch. 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 We'll find one though.
We'll find one. Now we got to be on the hunt for one.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
We got to be on the hunt for one. Looking ahead to the NFL slate.
Little fire games.
Couple little good ones
Some little fine shits in there.
Quickly note on Giants plus 5.5.
Thomas, Danny, DeVito, the second.
He's making his return.
Can he do it?
Tommy DeVito is making his return.
Can he do it?
This is a guy that last year I was talking about Linsanity runs, and it was some people said it was kind of crazy, but actually in terms of how it reunited the fan base,
Has he lost?
Yeah, he definitely does have some losses in that belt.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure.
Now, I already saw this on social media today too, but if you now look at what the Thanksgiving game is going to be, the 425 game, that's the Cowboys hosting the Giants.
We'll all be asleep and drunk as fuck.
Cooper Rush versus Tommy DeVito.
Disgusting.
On Thanksgiving.
Disgusting.
That sucks, man.
Can we flex that?
Yeah, I know.
Can we flex that?
That sucks. And I believe it's Bears-Lions as the 12 o'clock game. I believe that's...
And what's the night game?
Now I got to find out what the night game is.
What's our Thanksgiving schedule? Is it dog shit? When are we going to get a Thanksgiving banger schedule?
What if they threw okay, here we go. Let's find it.
No, you're too far.
I'm too far.
Oh
yeah, it's here. It's back here. Okay. So 12:30.
All right.
Bears Lions in Detroit. Then you get Giants Cowboys in Dallas. That's the Tommy DeVito Cooper Rush show.
Nasty word.
And then
I like that.
The night game is Tua and the Dolphins visiting Love and the
A
Packers.
lot of parlay potential there.
I would like to take
I like that.
What if we'll get to that when we get to that, but just early leans thinking about it. Touchdown scores from each game. Mm-hmm. We just pick one guy. We got Absolutely. 3 legs.
One has to be Tommy DeVito.
That would be sick.
He's gonna score.
And then we take Amon-Ra St. Brown because he is on 6 in a row, by the way. Yes. Quietly.
Thomas Danny, Amon-Ra, A-Train. Thanksgiving leg.
Okay. I was thinking a sneaky Jaden Reed, too.
Ooh, for the plus chicken? I like that. We'll get there when we
we will get there. We will get there. Back to the regular scheduled programming of the odds for some of these NFL games. Yeah, like we mentioned here with DeVito plus 5.5 hosting the Bucks in a game where I want to see them continue losing because I want the pick.
They might not though.
But they might not with Tommy.
I think
5.5 plus 194 on the money line is the Giants in that game, and 90% of their money is on.
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. Got to do it. Thomas Danny the second. Dude, take me home. There's no way in hell. We know how this shit goes, bro.
Rigged.
We know how this. Now I tried to call it. I tried to tell you guys to caution it with the Eagle spot when Cooper Rush was starting. This sounds crazy. I legit think the Giants as a team, as a nucleus, probably in better standing than the Cowboys. I'm talking about as a locker room being together.
I think you're right.
I think the only problem there was the head of the snake, which was Daniel Jones.
And I think they wanted his ass out of there, too.
Yes, I agree. I think this is setting up for a spot of a game where the whole team, it's a Nick Foles situation. The whole team, I'm not saying Tommy DeVito is Nick Foles, by the way, but the whole team just wants to rally behind this motherfucker.
Yep.
Jameis Winston's first game. Kind of a favorite in the locker room. He gets his first start. Everyone's going to be pumped up for his game. And it's at the crib. And all the money's on TB.
90%.
Early lean, I got to take the Giants, bro.
Thomas
Danny DeVito the second. Take me home, bro.
Take me home. I think you're right.
I'm down.
And then we look at the Packers, who are -1.5, hosting San Francisco.
Yeah, this is crazy to me, bro. This is crazy to me because the money's flying in on San Fran.
Wow, 68%.
People are thinking San Fran off that heartbreaking loss, they got to come back and get a win here. I don't. I think San Fran, Nick Bosa was banged up at the end of that game. Like even some of those looks when like the camera was panning when they were going on the field on the sideline, like it just looked like a dejected sideline, bro. I don't think you look to back San Fran as much as people think down the stretch here, especially in Lambeau. I mean, San Fran going to Lambeau, it's gonna be cold as dick. J Love's looking like he's getting it together a little bit. I'm always a J Love guy, but people are kind of like, okay, maybe it was a little bit of struggles. He's still that guy. They're leaning on Josh Jacobs a little more. He looked really good last week.
Are we just 49ers haters at this point?
I think I'm a truther. I mean, they're 5-5.
Yeah.
I think I'm a truther. That's just me though. That's
a good way to look at it.
That's just me though. Yeah, that's just me though. But I think I'm gonna be all over the Packers in this spot, especially if this money stays the same.
This is also the perfect spot for them too.
100%.
425. That may be. I wonder if that's going to be the Tom Brady, Kurt. What the hell was a Kevin Burkhardt game?
Facts.
Or what if that's the Tony Romo Jim Nance game? Whatever it is. 425.
Or
big
the
spot.
or the
at
fucking
home.
or the McCourty and Tiki Barber.
I know, you like that one, too.
love that broadcast, bro. I think Tiki and McCourty, and I forget that they're fucking the main guy. God damn, my fault, bro, because you kill it too. That's the most underrated broadcast, I think. I fuck with those guys. I actually low key hope it's them, bro. No cap. Those are my guys.
This is a spot for Green Bay.
100%.
You wouldn't
and
catch me.
also with me to go on my Green Bay on my San Fran truther, because like low key, like, bro, I've been on Brock was a good quarterback, and if you want to look at the year this year, I get why they wanted to let Ayuk walk. Jawan Jennings looks like that guy and is all they need. Like, and then Brock can get him the ball, bro. I'm just saying, but that team is fraudulent as shit, and you should fade them 100%.
And you should
Fuck all
fade
y'all.
them.
I don't care. Hate me all you want. Hate on my Eagles, and we're way better. It's cool. Sorry, Jack. I love you, bro.
Cardinals plus 1.5 at the 12.
Yeah, this is weird.
-112 on the money line for the Seahawks.
This is weird, bro.
And the money is
No.
Nope.
You ain't gonna get me.
91% of the money on
They're gonna
Arizona.
get you. They are gonna get you. You're gonna go right for it. You're gonna take Arizona. You're taking Scumpy. Take him, bro. Just take him. Take him, bro.
I want to.
Take Scumper Jumper. Take him, bro. Take him.
Why, bro? 91%.
Bro.
Oh my
Because
god.
I'm thinking. My initial thought when I see the line, Arizona's rolling 4 straight. Seattle off an emotional, lucky, like we said, could be lucky win versus San Fran. It's a big letdown spot, but is it though? Is the 12 believing in themselves? Do they believe in Geno? JSN looked good. No one's talking about JSN, but he looked good. Can we lean on Kenneth Walker?
This was a perfect spot for Arizona because they got the bye.
No,
it's not.
Extra week. No, it's not. A perfect spot is crazy, bro.
They got the extra.
Perfect spot is crazy, bro.
Got the extra week off to plan for Seattle. We probably watched the whole game yesterday.
I don't care who it is. Going to the 12 when the 12 is building confidence is not a perfect spot, bro.
They're built. They have just as much confidence, if not more.
But you're going to the 12. You know it's weird over there, bro.
They mollywop the Jets as 1.5 point favorites.
Let's talk voodoo. Motherfuckers jumping in the air for clear onside kicks. I'm so sorry, Green Bay fans. And it's just voodoo, bro. I don't know if you bet against the 12 when it's there and all the money is against them.
Well, yeah.
And they just came off a big win when they're building confidence. They feel like this division is wide the fuck open. And this is a game where they can completely change the tide of the division. People think now with San Fran faltering, it is Arizona or nothing. You don't think they hear that shit? We get them at the crib? Underdogs?
This sounds like sharps are going to be
all over Seattle. And I'm going to be right with them, I think, bro. I think you need to take caution to the win when you're trying to take Stumper Jumper going to the 12, bro.
All right, so we're going to put a placeholder on that game.
Yeah.
We're going to stamp that in there so we can actually be a little bit more careful as this week progresses. Let's move over to the Sunday night football game next week, which is...
It's a Trappy Cup along if you feel it's Trappy Sunday night.
Hey!
It's a Trappy Cup along if you see a trap on a Sunday night. It's my team, I don't give a fuck, because we always lose when we go to LA. but we won last time. But I think this time it might turn around and be trap.
Yeah. Eagles Rams Sunday night. Yes.
It's trap.
Eagles -3 Sunday night on the road in LA, taking a flight all the way across the country. We always worry about games like this later
scared.
in the year, and you got to fly all the way across the country.
I'm scared.
Against a team that most likely you should beat.
I'm
You
scared.
should walk out of there with a W. Let's see where the money's going here on FanDuel as of Monday, and that's 80% of it being on Philly. Does that surprise anybody? Because to me, it shouldn't, because the Eagles are good. You can argue, look, they don't create their own schedule. There's a lot of noise going around with the Eagles being like, they haven't played anybody, this and that, which may be true. They can't control that. They are still a good football team. Give me the -3.
Last night, Bengals, all the money on them. Trappy. Lions versus Texans, all the money on the Lions. Lions won. They didn't cover. Trappy. Rams versus Vikings, all the money on the Vikes. Trappy. Jets versus Texans, all the money on the Texans. Trappy.
Prime time.
Eagles versus Rams, all the money on the Birds. I'm scared, bro. And I love my team more than any team on earth. I am scared. I think my solution is going to be to take them live. I'm just frightened, bro.
Just hopefully it doesn't get to that point.
I'm frightened. We're going to have to talk through this through the week. We're going to talk about it again on Friday. Hopefully I can find a way to change my mind. But Stafford, 140 last 5. Puka looks good. Cooper looks good. I'm scared, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck. But can Siriannis do it one time?
On the road.
I feel like you don't. I feel like sometimes you can't always fall for the trap, or not. I feel like you can't fall in love with traps. You know what I'm saying? You can't fall in love.
Well,
with
because
traps.
again, you can argue the Thursday night game against the Commanders for the Eagles
was a trap,
but
the money was split though.
Yeah, and it
wasn't like the money was split. That's what I mean. The money's all on us, and we're flying across the nation, and we're playing Stafford and them. Someone's gonna be in Quinyon Mitchell.
This is gonna be.
It's a good matchup,
dude. We go
Quinyon Mitchell on Puka and Cooper.
I was gonna say
Darius Slay on the other side.
We go back to that.
Cooper DeJean and them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good matchup, bro. I'm not sold right now. For now, I'm saying be careful. I wouldn't place your bets right now. I'm just a little scared.
Time to make a same game parlay. We did this on Thursday for the Commanders-Eagles game. Kind of thought that there was going to be a little bit more assistance from
Can we throw
Devontae.
the birthday boy the ball?
I was going to say, I wanted Jalen to buy into that.
There was a play where he was legit wide the fuck open. Ran a drag in the end zone, and Jalen Hurts just decided to hold the ball. And that was it.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to, I wanted to have the birthday boy get a
I think we do the same format, though, no? 1 touchdown scorer.
Yep. Okay.
Maybe 4, maybe 3. I think we do maybe 3 lines, 3-4 lines.
So automatically we're taking.
I like Joe Mixon to score.
Okay, so we'll put in. Let's start with Joe Mixon touchdown.
I like Joe Mixon to score. I saw you eyeing up Nico. I think he eats.
Yeah, so let's go with his yards. I'm looking. Do we alter or we just take the regular 74.5? Maybe we can take like 60.
What's 70?
70's minus 134.
Yep.
70. Okay, that plus 165 right there. Did we do anything rushing wise?
Well, let's look at Mixon.
89.5, and then let's see some stats here on rushing yards. So his last 5, he's hit it 4 out of 5. 46 last week, but over 100 in the last 4 games before that.
I think we take 80.
Okay.
We took Saquon 80 last week. I think the 80s are good for us.
Yeah, that's true.
The 80s are good for us. I have a suggestion, too, because I just got the notification from Kilkenny's Discord. Shout out to the Mooney Gang. If you're not in the Mooney Gang, you're actually really dumb. He just dropped John Mechie over 13.5 receiving yards. Why not just put it in there?
Why not put it in there? Okay.
And we call it the Texans lay.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is all Texans.
And then we put Texans money line on top of it?
Okay, so wait. So we're doing over.
Go show more. John Mechie.
14.5 now. Okay. And then fuck it. We'll just go full.
Wait, Oh, you can't alt it, I guess.
We'll go full Texans lay and put their money line in there. Plus 706.
Do we get it? Is there boosties?
There probably is. But FanDuel, okay, there's the lay.
Hold on. Because there's boosties.
For like.
I want you to, because it might boost us up to like plus $1,000 bow wow, and it could be a little. Yo, FanDuel's so corny. Oh my God. Just guess what the boost is.
Live?
Guess why, bro? Why is it a live boost?
It's a live boost.
There's one game. It's prime time. We can't get a no sweat, a boost. I need a boost builder. You give me a live
That's so
boost.
dumb. Nah,
that is
sucks.
so stupid.
That sucks.
That is
we have our lay. Plus 706. We have our lay. Joe Mixon anytime touchdown.
Love it.
Nico Collins 70 plus yards alt receiving.
Love it.
Joe Mixon 80 yards on the ground. That's alternate as well.
Feed Big Joe.
We'll take John Mechie courtesy of Kenny. The
Hey,
Moonshot
yeah,
Discord.
shout out to the Mooney.
Over 14.5 receiving yards. And then to continue this final primetime Texans lay is what we're calling it. The Texans money line. That's plus
The
706.
primetime Texans lay. Are you riding?
I am. There's the lay right there. And if like 7.5, we also briefly touched on this before we started the show, but 7.5 for this game seems like very weird.
Scared.
Maybe if it wasn't like, I don't know. I also think I play into this bullshit of like them both playing in the same state. And
Absolutely.
I'm like, oh yeah, like, it's just gonna be a close game.
Absolutely.
Even though like Cooper Rush is out there, he did not perform against the Eagles. I don't really care. I'm just
I'm gonna play this.
7.5 seems like a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna play it too.
I'm gonna play this. I like that.
All right, that's the program. Touched on some games. The look ahead, we had a good weekend on the sports books as college and NFL. Shout out Penn State. Shout out Pitt. Shout out Florida. Shout out Colorado.
Sheesh.
Was there NFL ones that we touched that we get?
Shout out Denver. Shout out Pittsburgh.
Shout out Pittsburgh. Big time.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out the Birds.
Eagles. So there's a lot of just hidden gems in here. If you're paying attention, make sure to drop a like, comment. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. And Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Loyal listeners. You can vibe that with us and listen to the new music. We'll talk to you guys soon. See you at the end of the week.
Let's catch a primetime